I love musicals, and Hamilton is by far my favorite musical. Kind of cliche. I feel like that's a lot of people's favorite, especially people who don't actually know anything about musicals. So guilty as charged. But there's one of my favorite themes in that musical is Alexander is approached by George Washington to be his right hand man, and as he's thinking about it, he says that he can't throw away his shot. He has to take his shot. He's given an opportunity and he has to chase it down. This is something that's repeated all throughout the musical, and something that, of course, strikes to the core of who I am and who a lot of people are, that we're given opportunities in life and we don't want to miss it. And it makes me think about this story of Joseph, in which Joseph is, he's experiencing a lot of turmoil in his life. He's in prison in our reading, and he interprets a dream for somebody who's supposed to be a friend, and that friend forgets him when he comes into the presence of the Pharaoh, who is the king of the land, until a lot later. And one day Pharaoh has a dream, and finally this friend of his remembers that Joseph can interpret dreams. They call him up out of prison after all of these years. And if I were Joseph, I'd be thinking, here's my shot. This is my opportunity to change my life. And he comes before Pharaoh, and Pharaoh says, I heard that you can interpret my dream. And he says, not I, but God. And it hits me to the core, because when I'm given an opportunity, I say I can't blow it. This is my chance to show how smart I am. This is my chance to show how great I am. But Joseph saw his opportunity in this place in which he could change his life forever. He says, no, I can't do anything, but instead it's God who can interpret your dream. And God rewards him, that after this he becomes second only to Pharaoh in the whole land of Egypt, and it changes the course of his life. But he doesn't do these things for his own sake. Instead, he chooses to glorify God. And that's my question. Question to us today is, when we're given an opportunity, do we recognize this as a gift from God, to give God glory, or to give ourselves glory?